Greetings, world and family. I am Richard coming to you today with our special edition of the October Energetic Forecast. So today I will be doing something very new that I've never done on a video before. In all respect, homage, love, and dedication to our beloved gypsy queen, la belle Izabela. So, as you know, Izabela is very known with the crystal ball and her cards, and I've had crystal balls for a time now, and on my free time, I have enjoyed getting information, tapping my higher self, and getting images. But as I become closer to Izabela, as a dear, dear friend that I love with all of my heart, I felt this morning my higher self saying, Richard, it might be time for you to bring a new element into your readings, your channelings for La Famille. So as opposed to only doing higher self cards and pendulum, today I will be using my rose-quartz crystal ball to see what I can tap into the month of October. So as you know, family, what I usually do in the morning is I go and I meditate and I scan the frequency, first for the family and then for the collective. And then after I come, I tell you what I've seen, and then I pull cards on. But today I did not meditate. Today I wanted to keep it all to crystal ball. With a bit of dragon's breath of love, my beautiful golden babies. And before we start, how may I forget? Yum yum bubble gum with Eddie here. So good, my family. And first we're going to use a little bit of Florida water. So I'm going to be spraying our beauty. And I'm going to turn the light on. So I know the setup's a little different, but I need to really see what I'm going to be tapping into. Let's call her Rose. Because she is pink and she is Rose, but she feels like she wants to be called Rose. All right, my family. So let's follow the lead, Izabela, followed by example. So let me concentrate for a little bit. And I'll be right back. Ooh, the electricity within my hands is of absolute beauty for me. All right, so we need our eyeballs on. And let me see what I can see for you. All right, so I do see a lot of felines, a lot of dragons all over the simulation and coming in. I am brought now to Antarctica. There is some action happening in Antarctica. What I see and what it feels like is almost like new islands might emerge or be discovered. I see a lot of movement in the waters. I guess that was a confirmation. I see the waters are really going into directions and creating waves. So we might have a lot of action with the oceans, with the lakes, with the rivers. But what it feels like and what I am seeing, Femi, is not that it is a bad thing. It feels like Gaia herself is being a very emotional right now and is cleansing. I see that it affects also the human avatar, the human experience. So I can see it's a month that humans will be quite emotional and could tear very easily, be okay 1 minute and being very emotional, not really understanding why this is happening. And I do see a connection between Gaia and her children. It's like a cleansing, a purging, if you want. I also see active blood cells. So, all right, so we got the waters of Gaia. Our anatomy is 70-80% water, plasmatoid. The blood is very liquid. So I see that there's a cleansing also happening inside of the bloodstream. So it's as if everything is getting cleansed. I see that we can actually focus by putting intention, as in talking to our blood during this emotional month that we are coming into. And I'm being shown to like wrap our blood cells with a golden halo or aura or frequency around it. Okay, now I am brought to Egypt. I see the 3 pyramids of Giza. There's some activity here happening too. What it feels like, and I think it's like what it represents or a symbolism, like the caps being returned. There is a lot of activity. Now I am still in Egypt and I have a lion, a male lion, big, beautiful, the beautiful male, and he's looking upwards towards the sky, towards the capstone. I see a lot of ships in the sky that are going to be reported pretty much all over the place. I see a lot, again, like the capstone of the pyramid, but if this was a mirror, so it would do this and this. So I see the shape like a diamond. I get that people will see, they're not square, but they're like diamond, you know, as opposed to like this, they go like that. I see a lot of that activity in the skies and people actually getting it on picture. Mostly it feels like dusk and dawn, morning and night. I see a lot of people walking around and taking pictures at the sky. So this would let me inner believe that keep your cameras online because how I've always gotten it, because I've taken some marvelous like UFO pictures in the past, and I usually have a no wing. Right? I'd be either in bed, so Richard, go outside, grab your camera and just shoot the sky. Don't look for it, just take pictures and I will catch stuff. So I see that and I feel that a lot of people are going to start having that intuition. Look up, look at the sky. Okay, so I see Atlas 31 or 3-eye Atlas. To the left, to the right, I also see Swan. So Atlas would be like a ship coming in, as we've discussed several times over and over again. But now there's this, is it a comet? What is it? Swan. And I see something in between the two of them. So they are of material, of some like tangible things, the two Atlas and Swan, but in the center feels almost like etheric or like energy. Yeah, there's a lot of beings around this, guys, and they're all benevolent. Okay, so how I'm seeing it now is that, thank you, higher self, look at Atlas like the hard drive of a computer, and Swan would actually be the modem. And what I'm seeing at the center, like that halo, that frequency, would almost be like with those two connecting, they are transmitting to us and hitting us towards the pineal gland. We are the receptor. So it's a frequency coming in. So that could be a lot with what I am seeing with the emotions here. That would like create a lot of activity in water, whether it be the oceans, the lakes, or avatars. And we would get emotional purging, letting go, cleansing, bathing, baptism. All right, so I also see the veil during all this time happening, getting like almost like smoke or foggy. Okay, it's getting less and less dense as we are going. This is a very, very thin. I see crystals coming out of Gaia. Maybe even new kinds of crystals that we are either unused to or hardly know of or we've never seen. They look quite big. I'm being shown the movie Superman, Femi. Remember in the original Superman, I think it's 76, when he had gone, well, actually, like Antarctica, and his home was all these great big slabs of selenite, or what looked like crystal quartz or selenite. This is what I'm seeing, like coming out of Gaia. I see a lot of angelics as well. There's a lot of activity in the sky. It almost looks like these beautiful beings are swimming in the sky. Like I see trails and I see movement. Yeah, there's a lot of cats. I also see that animals, like, because I said cats, not just like lyrians, felines, the feline species, but animals on Gaia, the ones that we're used to, are gonna start having different kind of behaviors. And also in the water, the fish. Yeah, there's a lot of strange behavior, but it's not gloom. It's not because of a catastrophe that's coming. Is they are also getting affected and their DNA somehow is increasing. I see humans and animals being more telepathic. Yeah, there's a lot with the fish too. Huh? Yeah, I got cats, I got fish. Animals starting to come closer with less fear towards humans. I see a lot of activity in the deep, deep forests. So, you know, I'm talking about like a big forest, not just a baby wavy one, but deep within the forest, there's a lot of, and I know this is going to sound really, really weird and funny. It's funny to me, but I'm loving it. People are going to report almost saying that I heard that tree sing. There's like a sound, a frequency that is now we're able to hear with the trees. Huh. I see some Sasquatches starting to come out and getting a little more secure, less afraid, or less afraid of making people afraid. I'm getting less afraid, more confident. Yeah, it's a merge. I'm seeing the merge of the two. Like the split is happening. We're really on that fine line right there. It's like the two worlds are interweaving each other. Okay. And this here is what's really happening, the in-between. So then the split. There's a lot of traffic in the skies. Okay, something with the moon. Something happening with the moon here. Or something in back of the moon. Oh, that could be Atlas, couldn't it? I just saw Max, the Crystal Skull. He's very excited. I really like Max. Like, he's a rock star. Africa, there are stuff in Africa happening. I'm seeing giraffes. Wow, I'm seeing all kinds of animals. I'm seeing bears, giraffes, monkeys. Yeah, something's happening with the animals. It's a good thing, though. It's, again, not an end days freak out session. It's like a cleansing. They are so excited. They already know what's happening. You know, unlike us, really, humans. Yeah, the waters. There is, like, I see, like, the ley lines throughout all the rivers, the oceans, that I call love lines, because water is emotion, so love lines. They're going in all kinds, and I see the whales there. I did a video on this not too long ago, because I heard that the whales had stopped singing, or many of them have, and I saw that they were actually, like, in a, in a recording studio learning their new soundtrack. So there will be new frequencies coming from these beautiful off-worlders, these whales. Okay, so I'm seeing the message. Hey, look at the sky. Take as many pictures. Share. There's a lot of unveiling, my babies, happening right now. A lot. And what else do I see besides that? On a world stage, do I see anything? Okay, so some secrets I'm seeing coming out of a hole that got covered up, what looks like sand, and it's being like uncovered from inside. So there is some leakage coming out. It feels about the health system, because I'm seeing, you know, that symbol, like the two snakes on the sword. We're definitely turning crystalline DNA. There's crystals everywhere. I think that I'm like, we're going to be ships coming out of the waters as well. Mermaids. So there might be some reported spottings of mermaids. Yeah, because I'm seeing people recording movement of mermaids. I don't know how that works, but maybe GoPro, maybe. Yeah, and I also see that the old, what's the word I'm looking for? Construct, because it feels like almost like a gate, like a matrix, like a shield or a screen or a gate is coming undone. Light frequencies are coming in, so it's like whatever held us in is starting to like get holes, and the holes are stretching out, like It looks like chicken wire honeycomb, but smaller. And then like as if acid fell on it and it starts deteriorating. So these new crystals that are popping out, I'm getting that there's a lot of blueprints, coding information in them. And they want to be activated, held, opposite direction, as if they're like remote controls. Okay, something's happening in Montana. Montana, what could be happening there? It seems very busy around there. Almost feels like it's a landing place, Montana. What would that be, a landing place? Could be a place where off-world energy are meeting up. Something is found. There's definite activity. It's not like a bad thing, but there's activity and there's different kinds of activity. It's in the air, it's on the ground, it's in the mountains, it's underground. Arrivals. Heating up, warming up. All right, Finny. Well, that's pretty much what I can see. Yeah, dolphins, even the birds, like all animals included. Yeah, mountains, pyramids, volcano. Yeah, things are shifting, babies. So that's what I'm going to get is as Gaia is getting cleansed and as Atlas and Swan are coming in, as the hard drive and the modem transmitting and we are receiving and coming more online. Max is there. Max the crystal ball. We're turning to crystalline template DNA. We've already started. And our DNA strands are already online, but they're going to get activated. So a fun exercise would be like to start like having conversation with your mind with animals. You know, like start with your cats, your dogs, whatever you have in the house as we call pet. But I call them family members. But see, I have squirrels, I got rabbits, and I'm always like sending them images and they turn around. So it's a great time for this, right? Because there's going to be many, many changes of how we've been having a relationship with these sentient beings. These are all things that are changing because Gaia is not supporting any of it. Not for the humans, not for the animals, not for the mammals. This is like we're cleaning house. And again, there's my Egypt again. Atlantis, Atlas. The codes of Atlantis are coming back home, babies. Yeah, it's like I can see within the avatar of every single human being lit up from the inside, like golden. What did I say before about visualize gold halos or energy around your blood cells? Dreams are very, very important right now. We're getting a lot from our dreams. So do if you want to, because this should be seen like as a great adventure. I mean, like we've never lived through what we're going through right now. So, you wake up with that dream, record yourself. That's what I do. I record or write it down. And it should be very easy to decode with meditation. But we're getting a lot of messages, remembrance of who and what we are and the divine spark that we all share as one, as the singularity, as the single. Think about, we're going from dark to light, babies. It is so apparent. This is a fantastic time to be alive. It's like someone pushed a button and now it's happening. Is everyone going to see it? Like, I don't know, because I see a separation half. Like those two worlds, though. Like, how do I explain this? Say, okay, just so we understand each other, 3D, 5D, and we're merging. So, poof. It's an amazing time. So that's it. I don't know if everyone's going to feel it. Like, I don't know how it's going to look. Like, where are the ones who are not are they staying? Are they going? I feel that there's a total branch out. And that is okay. That is very, very okay. All right. So that said, my beautiful Femi, now I'm going to bring you a little closer to me because I wanted to get the crystal ball in, and I'm not well organized for this yet. So I got one of those hanging lights up here, and I'll figure it out, my Femi. So now that we did this and said all that, yum yum bubble gum. Let's go and grab. It's so dark. Like I got all my usual lights on. Was it because I had this on? Maybe, perhaps. Let's grab some cards. All right, first I want to go see higher self, oversoul, and universe. Let's zoom in. What did I say? I saw something about Montana. What is it that I'm seeing there? There was a lot of activity from all directions. Tell me everything I need to see, everything I need to know in this now, in this now, in this now. Cut, rock, roll. First in line. All right, so the fear of the unknown in the past, so being stuck, being blind to what's going on in the sea, in the river, and back of you, the emotions blind. The swords here are intellect, news, blind to information. Then we got collaborations here. Two coming together, hands are shaking. Cups are emotions. We were talking about the emotional state, and that's the health symbol. And there's my felines, lyrians, that I kept seeing all over Rose, the crystal ball. So fear of the unknown, being blinded, and now we got collaborations for emotions, for the better being, sponsored by Off-World Energy, Lyrian, for our health system. Then, wow, so that could be seen like many things right now. Atlas 31 or 3-eye Atlas, moving, coming fast in our direction. One could be seen as Atlas, the other one could be seen as Swan, and then that frequency is coming really fast as a projector and us receiving it as the receptor. This will move about truth, justice, the world over, universe portals over. And next, in the now moment of that situation, back from war, victorious. This is a celebration. I did see around Montana a lot of traffic action, like from all directions. And I did say it wasn't something spooky, but something good. That's what this guy means. At the heartbeat, wow. So I feel like it could actually have portals right there. Because this is a graduation, a marriage, the 1111 portal, crossing the portal. Again, whenever we have reefs, Femi, this is something to celebrate. This is a victory. So after the heartbeat, which is the double 11, we do have more collaborations. Yeah, so it's busy over there. I've never been to Montana. So I really don't know much about it. I mean, I remember the series Yellowstone. That's as far as I go. And Yellowstone is very memorable because, well, come on, guys. Beth and Rip. Okay? Perfect couple. And a little dysfunctional, but you know me, I like a little mischief, right? But anyways, it is a hub for collaborations, Three of Pentacles, teams joining, coming together, working on a project that is tangible. For the future, we do have, yeah, so it is in the making. It's been planned to be in the making. It's always been in the making because this guy is slow moving, the Knight of Pineapples. But guarantee this, no one's blowing him out of the way. No one can get rid of him. He is so determined. He will deliver this pentacle, this pineapple, where he set his eye on. This has been like a long time in the making. Then we do have, oh, look at this, about the meek will inherit the earth. Total abundance with the Six of Pineapples, rebalancing. So the one that has abundance is being generous to those in need. So, yeah, I'm going to look more into Montana, the Four of Cups. This is the last, ninth, and final card. So, whilst everyone is praying and meditating, probably not really happy with what is presented in front of them emotionally, here we come with the fourth one, a gift from the universe to restore whatever is making you blasé or bored or just unhappy with what's really there. There is something coming in right there. Clarifying cards, I do have. All right, so while in a time, I don't know what's going on in Montana, but this one is hold on to what you have, hold on to yourself in a time that you either feel safe or unsafe. Feels like, as this is the first card, unsafe, okay? Because the first card of the past was the fear of the unknown, not seeing what the truth was. At the heartbeat, we do have, okay, yeah. Okay, so this is like feeling homeless on the outside of abundance. Five of Pineapples, and we end with permanent ongoing healing with the Temperance. An angelic coming here with the waters. There's so much happening with the waters in October. It's ramping up. But that's a beautiful way to end that. All right, so let's get Mr. Aurélien, my beautiful golden family. Aurélien, come online. So is there definitely something happening accordingly to my visions in the ball, in the cards with Montana? So it feels like a hub. You know, like a meeting point, portals, off-world, on-world, gathering. But I feel that it's extremely benevolent. Is there any way that I could be mistaken? That there's nothing happening with Montana, that there could be like malevolent ones in Montana. Okay, there might be a few cockroaches. See, it's slowly going in circle, my Aurélien. So yeah, there's always a few scattering cockroaches here and there. But is there anything like bad happening there? See, we're going to go to a no. I can already feel it. So that's a no. Yay! All right, family. Thank you for being patient with me. But I had to clarify Montana. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to, no, not this one. We want this deck, the antique looking one. Hi, self-soul universe. Universe! Please tell me everything I need to see, everything I need to know in regards to everything that I saw in the crystal ball, rose, the beautiful rose-quartz. Tell me everything I need to see or add in, or what else can you tell me? We spoke a lot about the waters. We spoke a lot about off-world energy, cleansing, emotional. So be good and kind to yourselves, right? Because with these emotions, I see them being like spurts, like spontaneous. People going like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? Be good to yourself. Ground yourself. You know, talk to your water before consuming it. You might even want to go and bring some of the water that you put an incantation to a tree of your choice, because I saw the trees very, very active. and then giving it as an offering, and perhaps even then giving it a pebble to at the ground. I'm seeing that, like water, distilled water, whatever, and you do your incantation of love and light, and drink some, go to your favorite tree, offer it, and a pebble. Maybe even like an organic material string you can put on a branch. Oh, my squirrels. They're like in the window. I don't know if you can see. Okay, come. See? That's my vision all the time. Like an organic material, a ribbon, no plastics or anything like that. All right, let's go and see what else I can get. My beautiful. Sometimes, like on my other window, like in my kitchen in front of my sink, well, it doesn't happen all the time, but it's happened 3 times I could recall, where I got like squirrels mating, like right in front of me, and there I'm washing my dishes, and they're just going at it, looking at me, not being shy. It's the funniest thing. All right, so I was so busy. Yeah, okay, we're ready. Okay, so this is the first card talking about the past, about humanity. We're all holding by the last wand. The 9 of Wands it's grueling. We're battered up, bruised. But see, humanity has got such a beautiful, strong will to survive that we're not giving up. Then we do have, in regards to being independent, this has been like the greatest goal that we're striving to achieve, is to be self-made, independent, and lord of no system that governs over us, telling us what to do, how to be, how to act or not act. And then we have, truth, around truth and justice with the King of Swords. So yes, we are tired, holding by a thread, but 9s are before 10s and 10s are endings. We're tired. We've been wanting to be independent, and we want truth to come out. So truth, like on the mainstream news, truth out there, we want it done, right? Right now, what's going to be happening, it's very confusing, and there's so many different things happening. This is the 7 of Cups. You don't even know what you're staring at, because it could flip on you at the last minute and look like something totally different all over again, leaving you in black here, very perplexed. That's also talking to me about emotions. As I say, October is going to be extremely emotional, but it's not just for humans. It's got the off-world, it's got nature, it's got Gaia, it's got the mountains, the volcanoes, the humans, the animals, the mammals, the fish. There is so much happening up where I'm seeing like the plasma being restored, So, we cry, we purge, we feel better after. So it's everything right now. It's all about the liquid, the waters. See, again, here's the heartbeat. So we're going to be emotional, yes, indeed, because this, the Knight of Cups, as you know, my beautiful family, he has his heart on his sleeve, and he's an empath. Because of this, he could be a little wishy-washy, meaning I'm analyzing everyone's emotions and I'm not sure how to advance. So I might take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, or depending on everyone around me, because I'm an empath, take 2 steps forward, 1 step back, right? But we're talking about emotions. And then, high ho silver, information coming in. Information, the mind. So this is a military card, so that could be like white hats, but we were talking a lot on what I saw, more like boots in the ether, like alliance kind of energy. And what did I say about looking at Atlas as a hard drive, whereas Swan would be the modem, and together what do? They create a frequency, the sword, coming to us to ignite us. For the future, we do have all our wishes are going to come true, and again with the cups. So yes, it's going to be emotional, but this one, it's granted. We're happy. Look at all the emotions we collected in back of us. So it's looking really, really great. And there's our 10. We started off with the 9. What did I say? 9s are before 10s, and 10s are ending. All our wishes granted and manifested. Then the grueling. We're dropping all the wands to the ground, Fanny. And then we have, off-world energies are here, and we are all humanity coming out of a dark night of the soul, enlightened out of that martial law that's been there since the Sumerian times, perhaps, clarifiers. We're moving out of troubled waters. Waters again. All the troubles were back here. Now we're taking the information. We're going to smooth territory, out of troubled waters, at the heartbeat. Oh, look at this. It's a portal, the 11 portal. We're holding Gaia in our hands, looking across the sea. Now that it's calm, right? We're making plans for our golden, new, restored Gaia. And then we end with death of the old for birth of the new. A new world, a new dawn, a new Gaia. In the golden major arcanas, my beautiful Fanny, let's go see what higher self wants to offer us today. Oh, this was fun. Let me know if you like the crystal ball. I mean, of course, like I say, you know, like it's all in homage to our beloved Izabela. And I just felt like I was ready to start, playing with new tools. Richard, too, wants to grow and expand and take flight. All right, the first one that popped out, yes, it is a wake-up call, a great awakening, the grand awakening. The trumpet has been trumpeteered, awakening the sleepers, the dead, judgment call. Then we're going to want this one. As above, so below, as within, as without. So yes, from the beyond into Gaia, this is what's happening through manifestation. And the magician does exactly just that magic. He's able to manipulate all of the elements around him through wishing, manifesting. He therefore creates. Then we're going to go here. And then again, 2 times the last card is death. Guys, it's definitely the death of the old fabric. The white rose is flagged. The sun is rising. New day, new dawn. It is really, really beautiful. Now, Aurélien, because I see it's a little longer, but we did do the crystal ball, so that would, forgive my 45-minute video. Aurélien, come online, a beautiful stallion. So, this is beautiful for humanity. October is going to be very emotional, but there is a lot to the emotions. It's everything that is sentient, Gaia, our mother. And it's a cleansing. So, yeah, water. Are there going to be ships coming out of the waters? Because I'm seeing it again. Because I see them and then all the water. Yeah, okay. And what about that diamond-shaped ship? Yeah, people are going to be capturing him. Yeah. I once took a picture of something similar, but mine was a little bit more square. I don't know if I can show pictures on YouTube. I think I can. I think I can post something just as a picture. I'll look for them, and I'll post some of the pictures I did take. Mostly last year, because this year I've been at this counter the whole year doing Zooms. So this is a great time to be alive. Yes, my Aurélien. So is there anything that I am wrong in what I saw, what I deciphered? Did I miss anything important to share to the Golden Femi? So that's a no. So there you go, my beautiful Femi. This was my energetic forecast reading for the month of October. So I do want you to be good. I want you to be kind to yourselves, because the emotions, don't forget, understanding, knowing, having that inner knowing, will calm us down and say, okay, everyone's going through it. So, there's all kinds of ascension symptoms. There's a lot, the head ringing is louder. I've had tingling in my left leg for over a week right now. There's so much happening, so there's nothing wrong with you. Now, again, I'm not a doctor, so, if there's something serious, do consult. But, it's not because all of a sudden you're going to cry or that something's wrong with you. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're falling into a depression. You see what I mean? So if it's about water, it's about emotions, then we grab our water, we put a beautiful incantation in it, drink from it, and do work at visualizing this beautiful gold halo or film around your blood cells as they are going through your veins. See them happy. Because I think a lot of healing can come from that, huh? I love that. So, babies, I wish you a beautiful weekend, and I'll catch you all on the next read. Rock and roll. Ow, I love you back. Bye-bye, babies.